Each of us is a
Chương trình
password.
YouTube của Nguyễn
Presented
Công
by
Liệt.
Nguyen
Xin
Song
chào
Liet.
tất cả mọi
I
người.
have spent many
Chương
years
trình
studying
YouTube
people and
của
realized
Nguyễn
that
Công Liệt.
the deeper I go
Xin
into a
chào
certain
tất cả mọi
field,
người.
the more difficult it becomes to
Chương trình
convey.
YouTube
There are
của Nguyễn
concepts that I
Công Liệt.
understand clearly, but it is not easy to explain to others in a short article. Therefore, when writing, I often look for familiar images to connect with readers. That is how I approach and grab the enemy's belt and fight. Back to today's topic. This article belongs to the field of human and information research. I increasingly feel that I am on the right track, especially when I realize that humans are not simply living creatures but are essentially an information system. To illustrate this, I often relate the image of a phone connected to a karaoke speaker to sing karaoke, something very familiar to everyone. When you connect your phone to the speaker, you need to type in a password or IP address so that the speaker can receive the signal from your phone. In the same way, each of us has a unique password, a form of hard information that can only work when properly connected. I realize that humans have internal components that are no different from electronic components, resistors, transistors, and when energy flows through those components, it is transformed into information, just like the way karaoke lyrics are transmitted through the device. We rarely pay attention to the energy flow through the phone, because we are not electronic engineers. However, if we just imagine it, we will see that everything from humans to electronic devices operate based on the principle of energy transmission. From daily eating to thoughts in the head, all are the process of transmitting energy and converting it into information. During my research, I came up with a theory called energy transmission. This is the basis for all activities of the universe. Every process from human daily activities to physical phenomena or even life itself is the conversion and transmission of energy. Your phone transmits electrical energy through its internal components, and similarly, our body does the same, with different parts performing the task of transmitting energy to maintain life. A simple example to make it easier to understand. When you write 1 + 1 is equal to 2, you are manipulating information. All information must have a means and a way to transmit. Humans are just learning to imitate existing natural processes. For example, when your hand holds a piece of cake and gives it to someone else, that is also a form of energy transmission. You transfer energy from yourself to the other person through a specific action. So where does information come from? Humans perceive information through memory. But our memory is just a form of information that is stored and processed through hard parts like the brain. Just like a phone or a karaoke speaker only makes sound when guided by energy flow. The key point here is, humans are nothing more than a complex string of information, like the source code of a computer program or a combination of passwords. Our genetic sequence, the information that makes us human, is nothing more than a combination of letters and numbers, and each change in that sequence can lead to major differences in the way humans function. From this process, we can understand that life and the universe are nothing more than problems of transmitting energy and information. And to maintain life, we need to follow those rules. For example, when energy is transmitted incorrectly, it can lead to imbalance and disruption of the system. So, life exists and develops precisely because of the way the universe transmits energy through us. In conclusion, each of us is nothing more than a password of the universe, an information system created through the process of energy transmission. And we exist thanks to obeying this law of transmission.